Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. We got game number, I think, 52. Game number 52 tonight. It's the New York Islander tonight. It's the afternoon. It's the morning. What am I even talking about? These afternoon games really screw me up. It's game number 52. New York Islanders in town to take on our Montreal Canadiens in the Super Bowl weekend of games. We got back-to-back games. As a matter of fact, for the Islanders, though, they're on game 4 in 5 days. So this might benefit Montreal with a tired, maybe New York Islanders team. And in Montreal, definitely not tired because this is their first game in 11 days, I believe. So they haven't played since January 31st, and they might be a little rusty. The other thing is they're in their retro reverse jerseys. I believe this is retro reverse jersey day in the NHL, and the last day that the teams will wear them. So, yeah, I mean, there you go. So hopefully they can get their first win in those today against the Islanders. We'll see. In this here in the pregame show, I will do a pregame a preview, a game preview. I will have the lineups. I also have this here. It's a contest. It's called the Guess the Score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either team, and you win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interact. Let's see what else we got here. I don't know what else. I'm rusty as well, just like the the Canadians. So let's see who's here, and then we'll get on with the show. Oh, I got game day news. That's the thing I forgot. So I gave you a little bit of it there. I've got that. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get into that. Let's see who's here. All right, we got Jason LaRose with 5-2 Islanders. Horvat with the first goal. Bye-bye. I thought that was in a different foreign language there. So, Habs 4-3. Suzuki first goal. You know, I was going to take the 4-3 as well. I changed it, but I was going. That was my first thought. Stan the Man, you might want to change that because if that comes in, Jason's going to get it. I guess I forgot to say that. The first person with the guess in the chat will win the prize if we have multiple winners. So you might want to check before to see if anybody's made the guess. And then you can just change it a little bit, you know. Bye-bye. Why in the heck did we get 11 days off? Makes no sense. No, there was the NHL All-Star break, and then their bye week happened to coincide. And there were a lot of teams that had time off that are back playing today. So it's a bye week and the NHL break. And you know what? As far as for injuries and stuff, you know, it's good for them. They'll be a little rusty maybe today, but, you know, I think it was a good thing. Yeah, no, I know everybody's saying evening, but it is morning. I'm screwed up on that too. Filibuster. Cool beans. Love these early games. I don't. That means I got a lot of shit to do and stuff in the morning, and it's not. I don't know. I mean, my afternoon and evening is free, so it's good that way. Although we're doing a post game show today, so 3:30 might be slightly later because I got to walk the dog after the game. So, but 3:30. Me and Pete are doing a post game show. We're going to talk about a bunch of different things. Hopefully, you guys will join us, and we'll have a little fun there too. Let's see. Yeah, you got to change your pick there, Stanman. 5-3 Islanders. Horvat with the first goal. Awesome, perfect. X3J, how's it going, man? 4-3 Montreal. Jesse Ullinen with the first goal. Anybody wondering, Belzile and Ullinen were sent down in the break, but they've been called back up. So there's no, which I knew, and that's why I didn't say anything. Like, oh, I didn't do any video or like, what's the use? It was so that he could play games down there, and then they got called back up. Filibuster says Habs 2-1 and Suzuki with the first goal. Don't you usually have like a standard pick? I don't know why I'm thinking that, but awesome pick though. I like that pick. Andrew Steele. Hey, Andrew. 3-1 Habs. Belzile gets the first goal. And it would be his first NHL goal too. So, I mean, I'd like to see Belzile get a goal. Definitely. Players must like afternoon games. They can enjoy the Montreal nightlife. You know, I disagree with that in part because they're kind of in tuned to play at certain times, and they're not afternoon like this early. So I think it's a little odd for them. Screws up their circadian rhythm. But something like, so, sure, they like the Montreal nightlife. I don't disagree with that, but I wonder if they actually like these. Pete, hey Pete, how's it going, man? Yeah, I just actually just announced that. Pete says, join us after the game. Kind of excited for the game. Just not looking forward to seeing Horvat. He usually plays hard against us, and got to stay out of the box. Yeah, no, true. But they're on 4 games in 5 nights. This is the 4th game for the Islanders. I think it's going to affect them. I mean, I think it. I have to think it is. All right, let's get to what I got here for the game day news. Everybody, I'm sure, heard of it's not Montreal, but St. Louis trading Vlad Tarasenko to the Rangers. They got Sammy Blais, a 1st-round pick in 2023, and a 4th-round pick, I think, in 2023, and a prospect, I believe. I wrote this really early, so anyway, it doesn't really matter. Tarasenko was the big prize. I think it could be really good for Tarasenko there. There's a lot of good players there, obviously. And, he's getting he's a little up in age, and it could really revitalize him, to those big numbers that he used to score. I don't know about this as far as if this guy is back in the lineup today. Jonathan Drew went back in practice wearing regular jersey. Still no news on Sean Monahan. Nothing official. No timeline. No nothing. And Joel Edmondson also not ready. As far as Armia, I think same thing, not ready yet. But Monahan and Edmondson were in practice in non-contact jerseys. But still no word from Montreal about Monahan. It's really weird as we're really approaching now the deadline. The Montreal Canadiens have extended. Oh, I didn't fix this all up. Oh, here's the details on Tarasenko. That's why I'm screwed up. I didn't finish. That's going to be fun. Tarasenko and Nico Mikola to the Rangers. St. Louis got a 2023 1st round, a Sammy Blais, Hunter Skinner, a 2024 4th round, and the St. Louis also retained 50% on Tarasenko. Condition Blues will get the later of either the Rangers or the Dallas 2023 1st round pick. It's a protected 1st round pick. What else did I announce that I got screwed up on? I don't have the details on Jordan Harris. Are 2 years, $2.8 million. That's $1.4 million AAV. That's all I know. Some news on Sean Farrell. It's going to be in the post-game show. We're going to talk about that then. I might need to fix up this while we talk. I'm going to try to fix up what I didn't fix up because, and I lost stuff. Look at that. I'm going to have to, I got to fix up my preview. Anyway, so let me do that while we're I lost a lot of stuff from my preview. I hate when they do. If I go out, come back in, and whatever I put in there, it's half gone. Well, not half, but I mean, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I got to do all this all over again. I'm not sure what to say because I'm trying to get this done. Isn't that horrible? Should be better prepared, Rick. I don't know what's wrong with you. That one goes there. That one goes there. I feel like such an idiot right now. I'm almost done, but I got to just grab, I think, only one thing. Got the lines, got that. I got 2 things. I got to grab 2 things that it took away from my preview. So just give me a second. It is where I can't even find it. There, that one. And look at both because I don't know which one I'm missing. All right, almost done. Look at that. All right, so Raphael Harvey-Pinard promoted to the first line. He was at the end of the last game they played, and I believe he got a goal there. What I'm reading is that Coach Marty wants to see a little more of that and see what kind of, where that'll go. So that's good to see. This could be Harvey Pinard. Maybe he's got that chemistry for that first line with Cole Caulfield out. he can make it a little bit, maybe not as exciting as when Cole was, in the lineup, but, he kind of made those 2 games where he had 2 goals each pretty freaking exciting, if you ask me. So, all right, I think I got everything together. There is an update on Cole Caulfield, speaking of him. As for Cole Caulfield, fans who have been concerned about his well-being since leaving the operating table, the surgeon says at the Stedman Clinic. So is that like Oprah owns that clinic? I will only tell you that the intervention was executed flawlessly. There were no concerns. That's the doctor saying this. If all goes as planned with his recovery, we expect him to be fully ready for next season. And Dr. Millett, that's the doctor, said he spoke with Caulfield on Tuesday, and the young American is showing a lot of optimism. He's looking forward to getting back to the game, and he's excited for next season. He feels no pain, and his rehabilitation is going well. He works hard. He will be a threat in the future. That's for sure. So good news on the Cole Caulfield recovery from his surgery. I didn't expect there'd be any problem. Interesting how the guy who operated said that it went flawlessly. I wonder how his ego is. Anyway, that doesn't matter. As long as he did a good job. I have to show this. My dog, Ray, insisted that I put this up. So this is from Ray. It says, the things you'll do for a treat. She insisted I put this up. What can I do? Got to listen to your dog. Let's see what else I got here. Monty starting in nets tonight. Interesting. Earlier in the season, they had a break like this. Allen would have definitely started. I think Monty getting the start after the break either means Allen might be still hurting. I doubt it, but or it's a sign of their confidence in him and the fact that he is going to be splitting starts and maybe auditioning for the starter's role for the next few years. So anyways, I thought that's really cool. For all the fantasy pool players that are for the 2 fantasy pools for Talking Habs, there's changes in the fantasy pool in the form of I took over 1 team in each of the 2 leagues. Habination, who used to be a member here, or I should say used to be a subscriber here. He was really acting like an asshole. He called me a cheater a few times, and yesterday he was just, I don't know, lashing out with his anger. I told him that's it. I took over both teams, and I think I'm just gonna leave them. I'll pay attention to the head-to-head team. I can't make any moves because he used up all his moves in both leagues. The other one, I don't care if it drops to the bottom. I don't really care. There's no competition there. It's not going to affect anybody. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll pay attention to both teams, but I just thought I'd announce it. You won't see Habination here unless he comes here in the form of a new username. He just was not a good person to be in a fantasy pool. He took it way too seriously. He lived I think he lived his life by that fantasy pool, and I think everybody was fed up with him. All right, what else do I got? I got the Cole update. I think that's it. We can get back to you guys. Yep. I'll give you my score for the Guess the Score contest. That is, I'm going with 3-2 Montreal. I'm going to give Raphael Harvey-Pinard the first goal. I expect good things from him on that first line. There seems to be some chemistry there. And I like the fact that Marty put him there. And we're going to see how that goes. All right, let's get back to you guys. I missed a lot of comments. Yeah, hang on, guys. I'm getting there. Jane O'Reilly. Morgan O'Reilly's girlfriend? No. Hey, Jane, how you doing? X3J, what do you think about Logan Mailloux, 2021 first pick? Had a hat trick and Michigan goal for the 3. Mailloux is going to be a member of Montreal Canadiens. I've got to think within 3 years, probably within 2. If this guy can translate that kind of play into the AHL and then do that and then make the jump, yeah, I think he's going to be here. I know he's not allowed right now. I don't have any doubt that he'll get the approval to play in the NHL from the commissioner because of everything that surrounds him. So, but yeah, I think I think without a doubt, Logan Mailloux, I mean, he really looks like the real thing, the real deal there. Commander, how you doing, man? What up? My nipples in a cold wind, man. Phil says, "Oh man, maybe there's a way to check your level of censorship for the mods. I got a warning or pop up asking me to check Jane's text and with emojis saying hi, and Baby's text as well. I don't think so. That's standard YouTube filters. I don't know. I'll check into whether I can actually I could adjust them if they changed, because I don't, from what I know, you can't adjust those. But I'll see. Maybe I can. It might be. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do it. I'll get Matt to get in there and try to adjust them. He's better at that shit than me. JFed 5-2 New York Islanders with Anders Lee, the captain, I believe, getting the first goal. Commander says he just finished playing against France and realized, like, what do you mean by playing against France? Playing what? And congrats. Did you win? Harris' next contract could be a big one. Yeah, they definitely gave him a bridge deal. They definitely gave him a bridge deal. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he'll prove himself. I think he's the real deal as far as NHL defensemen go. If he can come up with a wicked shot, like he needs to improve his shot. If he develops a good shot from the point, this guy could really score. He gets into the. I was just reading about this. He gets himself into the high danger, I guess. Yeah, that means danger for chance against the other team, right? Areas a lot. He's in the middle. Like I like his, what do I want to say? I like that the chances that he takes, I guess, or he gets himself into really good spots in the offensive zone. And I think I've always said that. I like that he wasn't afraid when he had his time here last year to, be aggressive and do those kind of things. I think that's what, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know I'm really behind here. Commander says they played to they came to Canada, so that's France, to play against us. In what? Is that hockey? Hockey, soccer? I'm not sure. Babe, a lot of times I go in, look at the held for review, like after comments in the videos, and I go like, why was that held for review? I don't understand. So I'm gonna have to check. Maybe my filters are set to be too sensitive. As far as I'm under the that I know, I can't change how the filters that they provide work. Standard Man, yeah, I'm really excited to see how he responds to that. I'm not sure about that incident, babe. I'd be very honest. I kind of heard something, but didn't like read it, and I don't know what that's about. I think Monty has proven his worth, yeah, and I think that's the start today over Allen. I think shows that. Grimes, what do you mean by getting it? You mean you're able to watch it? I've still got to watch it on NHL 66. It's not on, because of the early time. It's not on City TV or CBC. Do I think we have a chance today? Yeah, I do. There's, of course. Well, I mean, Commander, Islanders are coming off of this is the fourth game in 5 days. I think they might be a little bit tired. That could help. Montreal's definitely well rested. If they have a good game, yeah, but they're in their retro reverse jerseys, so I don't think anybody thinks they're going to win. But I think they have a chance, and I'd like to see them win a game in those sweaters. Hey, Lucas, how's it going, man? I keep forgetting. I've been to the store a few times, and I keep forgetting to. I'll get it. We'll meet up. I really apologize for that. Every time I go there, I go, damn it, I forgot again. That's the ADHD, and that's all I know that is one of the things ADHD people do. And I've done that in my whole life. Forget little things like that. Always. Hopefully, RHP will play how he played before the break. That's what I think I think he will. Do I think all the momentum is gone? What momentum? They had momentum? For him. No, I think he's the kind of player that, no, I don't think it's gone. I just think he plays the game the way he plays it, like Gally does. I don't think it's going to change. He's well rested. I mean, I think it should be good. And they didn't send him back down for the break. Lane Hudson still proving why he's a steal. Lane Hudson's going to be awesome, I think. His numbers are ridiculous. Mayu and Hudson are what we need for a horrendous power play. Yeah, right there, right? Power play, first power play unit, Hudson and Mayu on the potential for this Habs team, if these prospects pan out, some of them will, we don't know if all of them will, is it's incredible talent. Oases, yeah, I think I answered that. I think he can. France doesn't win or lose, they retreat. And that's from World War II or one. I don't know if it goes as far back as one, but I saw a lot of comments saying his contract is trade bait. I strongly disagree. This contract is a show me what you can do deal. His shot needs a lot of work, but our core is loaded. No, I agree. I agree. It's a bridge deal, and he's got 2 years to show them what he's worth, and then they're going to sign him to that, basically, right? It was hockey. Commander, did you win? JFed, yes, we're going to talk about this in the post-game show. Sean Farrell potentially being in Montreal by the end of his college season. And this is something that I don't have all the details, but it's Kent Hughes saying this. So, but we'll talk about it in the post-game show. Is scheduled for that. What time are we in? I gotta start doing my okay. Guys, I apologize. There's not that many comments. I gotta get the preview done, or I'm just not gonna make the time properly. Let's get to the game preview. I'm rusty. I feel I haven't done this in forever. Okay, we got the 27, 23, and 5 New York Islanders in Montreal to take on the 20, 27, and 4 Montreal Canadiens. Game starts at 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. I'm glad I'm not. Imagine if I had to do this show like 8:30 to do the pregame show. Like, it's ridiculous. It's on TSN2 in English and RDS in French in Montreal. And for the Islanders region, MSGSN. Streaming, I would suggest NHL 66 as your first bet. Last 10 record, 4-5-1, both teams. For the Islanders, they lost their last game, and for Montreal, lost their last 2. Home and away record, Islanders are away, and they're 11-13-3. Montreal, 11-14-1 at home. Season series, they beat us 2-1 on the island on January 14th, and we got tonight, and April 12th, they'll be playing again. That's right near the end of the season, and back on the island in New York. Excuse me. Tail of the tape. Scoring chances for percentage, 43.9% for Montreal, 30th. It's dropped a little bit. 49.8% For the Islanders, 22nd. Goals per game, 2.55 for Montreal, 29th. 2.89 for the Islanders, 25th. Goals against per game, 3.71 for Montreal. That's climbing. 28th, 2.69 for the Islanders. That's 8th. Power play percentage, two shitty power plays. 15.6% for Montreal, 31st. 16.8% for the Islanders, 27th. PK percentage, 72.8%. For Montreal, 30th, and a good PK for the Islanders, 82.5%. That's 4th in the league. Head-to-head record, 0-1-0 Montreal's record, and 1-0-0 for the Islanders. In the face-off circle, the Islanders are 50.5% for 15th in the league, and Montreal at an even 50% for 16th. So they're right there together. Shots on goal and shots allowed per game. So shots on goal for the Islanders, 30.6, and for Montreal, 27.8. And shots allowed, 31.6 for the Islanders, 34 for Montreal. Goalies tonight. I don't know the Islanders goalie. Sorokin is 17-17-4, 241 goals against, 923 save percentage, and 5 shutouts. Varlamov, 10-6-1, 257 goals against, and a 920 save percentage with 1 shutout. For Montreal, it will be Sam Montembeault. He's 10-10-2, 319 goals against, 909 save percentage, no shutouts, and players to watch over the last 5 games. For points, Bo Horvat, for them, I don't know if all those points are for the Islanders. I think so, but he was traded last week. What was it? I forget when he was traded. Anyway, 7 for him. Raphael Harvey-Pinard, 6 for Montreal. Goals, Matt Barzal, 3 for the Islanders. Harvey-Pinard, 5 for Montreal. Assists, Horvat with 5, and Belzile for Montreal with 4. And plus minus, Brock Nelson plus 6, Harvey-Pinard plus 3. So Harvey-Pinard had a hell of a good, I guess, last week before the break. That's what you'd say. I got a cough. Hang on. All right. Team leaders, goals. Bo Horvat, 33, mostly scored for Vancouver. Cole Caulfield with 26, and he is out. Points, Bo Horvat, 57, and Nick Suzuki for Montreal, 40. Average time on ice, Noah Dobson, 20-58 for the Islanders. Mike Matheson, 23-13 for Montreal. And wins, Sorokin with 17, Allen with 10. The bottom 10 of the league. So Montreal actually dropped down 1. So from 10 down, Detroit, Ottawa, St. Louis, and Vancouver, who jumped over us by just 2 points, but still. Then Montreal, San Jose, Arizona, Anaheim, Chicago, and Columbus. The Islanders, top 5 scoring. Brock Nelson leads the team, 20 goals, 29 assists, 49 points. Matt Barzal with 14 goals, 34 assists, 48 points. Anders Lee, 19 goals, 17 assists, 36 points. Noah Dobson, who I have in fantasy. I also have Barzal and Lee, so there you go. 11 goals, 19 assists, 30 points. Jean-Gabriel Pajot, 10 goals, 19 assists, 29 points. I remember when Pajot was with the Senators, he used to be a Habs killer when he was with the Senators. Doesn't seem so much with the Islanders. Habs top 5, Suzuki, 16 goals, 24 assists, 40 points. Caulfield, who is out for the rest of the season, 26 goals, 10 assists, 36 points. Kirby Dach, 11 goals, 22 assists, 33 points. He'll definitely pass Cole Caulfield soon. Christian Dvorak, 7 goals, 13 assists, 20 points. And Josh Anderson, 14 goals, 5 assists, 19 points. Lines for the Islanders, Horvat centering Bailey and Barzal. Nelson in between Lee and Palmieri. Pajot in between Parise and Holmstrom. And Casey Cizikas in between Martin and Fasching. He's a Fasching, and that means it was his family fascists? I don't know. Maybe there. I doubt it, but maybe. Adam Pelech, Ryan Pulock, first pair. Alex Romanov, RX Alex Romanov. Scott Mayfield, second pair. The other Sebastian Aho and Noah Dobson third pair. Sorokin getting the start. And look at Montreal's lines. Suzuki in between Harvey Pinard and Anderson. Doc is centering Dadonov and Hoffman. Dvorak in between Pitlick and Yulanin. Drouin centering Pizzetta and Belzile on the fourth line. So now the fourth line is now ruined because somebody is on there that shouldn't be on anywhere. Jack Ice Savard pair. Matheson Barron a pair. Harris Kovacevic a pair. Monty making the start. And once again, my dog wants you to see this because, she's the dog. And that's it. Let's get back to you guys. I'm just going to start. With Baybye, they say Mayu needs to improve his defensive play a lot. But he would, he'd be that offensive guy. I mean, it's why he'd be a pair on a line, not with Lane Hudson. He'd be paired with a guy who's better defensively, obviously, and they'll work on it with him. I mean, that's what I think a year in the AHL will be, is to get his defensive game better. Hey, Randy, how you doing, man? No worries, man. No worries. It was a long time coming, and the guy was silent for a while because he's just a chicken shit anyway. And then he comes out with some bullshit accusing me of stuff there, and I'd had enough. It was enough. Sulai, I've given my prediction is 3-2 Montreal. I think Raphael Harvey Pinard gets the first goal. You can leave yours here in the chat. Yeah, I did have Harvey Pinard. Hey, Mary Jo, 4-3 Habs. Dobson first goal. Phil says, I remember playoff Habs killer from way back. Umberger, yes. I can't remember his first name either. For the Rangers, was he a Ranger? Remember his annoying play that postseason? There was another as well. Forget his name. Phil also says, Fasching, middle high German. I don't know what that word is. Shrovetide Carnival, possibly a nickname for an exuberant, high-spirited person or for someone born between the end of Christmas and the start of Lent. So if you're a Fasching, you could be called a fascist. No, you can't. I'm just joking. It's a joke. HL will definitely help Mayu. Yeah, I mean, he's going to spend 1, maybe 2 years there, seasons, I think. Depends on how, he improves. I agree with you on that, babe. I'm sometimes me too. Phil's got it. RJ Umberger, that's it. Columbus too. Was he a Columbus Blue Jacket? I want to say a Blue Jacket or a Ranger. That's what I remember. Could I be right? Am I wrong? I don't know. All right, so we got another about 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna get ready for the game. That's what it is. It's a game. Bob Cannon in the house. Hey, Bob, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Get your guess in there before it's too late, because got about 5 minutes left, and then we'll do the game. After the game, we're doing a post-game show. Myself and Pete will be talking about a bunch of different things, and you guys can talk about whatever you want as well. I don't know what kind of gun. It's some kind of cannon. I did it last minute for, I don't know how long ago at this point. I did it last minute for Bob. And so it was like, I got to find something that I can cut into really quickly. And I found something that I could cut really quickly. That was a cannon and was loud. Pleasure, Bob, as always. And what do you call that? A pukal gun? I never heard. I'm saying it wrong, but to me it looks like. Oh, I saw it wrong. No, it's a puckle gun. Oh, you're making a joke like for a. Okay. No, it's just an artist rendering of Cole Caulfield's shot. That's all. All right, so I'm willing to talk about anything you guys want to talk about for another 5 minutes, and then I got to get ready for the game, get my stuff, my shit and gear, and all that good stuff. Oh, I do have something I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so I've got a video out that nobody's watched. It's a excuse me, it's a poem. That's why no one's watched it. But I have a blooper from it. It's the first 2 verses and then a blooper, but it's not the video behind the actual video. It's just something I put up behind it. So I'm gonna play it for you guys, and you don't really have much choice. So here, this is what it is. Through the standings to the cup. There once was a Habs captain named Nick. He processed the game really quick. In the blink of an eye, he'd make up his mind, and a goal would come off of his stick. Nick's left winger is named Cole. For a nickname, the fans call him Goal. His release is so quick he can't see the puck come off of his stick, and the goalie can't either. Go Habs, go! The right winger is named Doc. And I just screwed it up. What the fuck? Excuse the language, but it's a blooper. I don't make very many bloopers anymore, but in recording that, I actually made a couple, and there's one on the video that I put out itself. That if you came into this pregame and any of these live things I'm doing over this weekend, you're going to see it because it's the trailer for before. So, and I need the views. So there you go. In the post game show, we're going to have a new segment. The show's new, but we're going to have a segment that we're going to run every post game, and it is done by Matt. And we're going to see Matt's very first. It's just a little video. It's called "What Irks Me." That's the segment. What irks me? It's going to be about whatever. It could be sports. It could be life related, and just a little up to 5-minute rant. This one is short. But it's Matt's first work, so I hope everybody comes in. And I actually had to watch it because I had to transfer it to MP4 form. And I really like the topic that irks him because that really irks me as well. So look for that. That's going to be in the post-game show. And so Matt's very first, not contribution, but solo contribution to the show. And I was really excited to get it in. And I really am. I'm totally on board with what irks him. It irks the hell out of me too. All right. What else? I think that's it. That's it. I'll get back to you guys, and then I'm going to go soon. What do you guys think of the? Hopefully, I should have said a warning for the language. I forgot. Yeah, there's a name for it. It's not puckle gun. There's a name for it, but it's probably very similar. It's a cannon. It's some kind of a cannon. That's why I got it. But yeah, it's a hand cranked. It's from Confederate war or something like that. The Confederate side or from the Civil War era, anyway. Square rounds would do more damage against Muslims, if I remember correctly. His theories. That is funny. Like, why specifically for Muslims? That's like kind of weird. Yeah, no, you're right. I could have said what the puck, but yeah, it's what came out. I'm sorry. What can I say? It's just a blooper. I thought you all were old enough for it. I don't expect any kids in here. Oh, anyways, kids are coming in here. I'm smoking doobie, so if they hear the word, what's the difference? It's not a Gatling gun because that's bullets. This is something different. It's some kind of a cannon. It's like a Gatling cannon, but there's a name for it, and I don't know remember the name. Grimes, yep. They're still going to have trouble though going further down. Vancouver was just 2 points or 1 point behind them, so I'm not surprised Vancouver is playing over the 10 games the Habs weren't. So I'm not surprised that happened. And they're only, if the Habs win today, I don't know. I think Vancouver's playing. So, I mean, they could literally tie them back up. But yeah, it's going to be tougher to push further down. That's the problem. But depending on the moves they make, right? Deadline's coming up. They could really take some, they could make some moves that make this team a lot worse. You got more kids coming up, and the games are going to get harder. They got a really tough schedule to end the season. So, they could potentially push down as long as one or two of those teams below them have the opposite and push up. Push up, push down. It's kind of like sex, right? All right, I think I'm going to take off here. I'm using a feature, by the way. It's a StreamYard feature. There's not a green screen behind me. There's no green screen. This is just the actual StreamYard. What do you call that thing you can do? That's why it looks weird. And yeah, so just let you know, I'm not going to be running this for everything, especially not for the game, because I'll have two screens going. I don't know if it can handle all that, my computer. So that's it. I'm going to take off here. And I want to thank everybody for being here. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be back in less than 20 minutes for the game. Till then, stay safe. Peace out. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I'll see you soon. We'll continue the fun. Don't forget, post-game show just a little bit after the game. Have a good, enjoy the game, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, everybody.